A blinding run, Bevan Schuler. Nice start. We'll speed things up here because we know things will start to happen real quick. The day is getting darker and the racing's getting faster.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. We were wondering whether we'd be going the top six all-in final shootout, but because this is the final championship round, we just cannot do it. So Bevan Schuler,
he will carry on. He will chase everything he can. He's had cup after cup on this brand new boat. Is it going to be third cup lucky?
let's hope so for Bevan Schuler, now starting to push very hard in this Stinger Boats Group B category. Top six, we're going to cull them down to 3 from here. So Bevan Schuler's going to set the time that everyone's chasing with a 47.997. So that is the time to chase.
Things will speed up a little here. We know that the everyone's down there getting boats started, trying to get them in a bit quicker. The light is fading, but we do have some more boats to get through, so it will happen quicker and quicker and quicker.
All right, so it will be Tim Edhouse will be the next boat off the ramp, followed by Hayden Wilson, then Carl Beaver, Daniel Reid, Paddy Hayden, Jacob Simmons, the 16-year-old qualifying fastest in the top six. So that is a great sign for those young blokes from the Hawke's Bay area. But now it will be Tim and Debbie Edhouse, the Liquid Addiction, the Ofonga mechanic and his missus.
Oh, look, great to see. These guys haven't raced all season. They haven't competed in the championship, but come and done 2 or 3 rounds, and it's great to see them back here at Waitara.
So these guys being on the day licence means that we've got a top 7, not the top 6. So these guys could stand on the podium, but will not interrupt the championship points. That is what it is all about. So Tim and Debbie Edhouse.
A little bit ugly out the back there, KV. Got a real sideways shuffle on. I thought he was going to end up inside the pork chop and go like the fins are moving on him at the back. Split time's not bad. Yeah,
look, this is the time of the day when it can be, after a long day, lose a bit of concentration, as Tim Edhouse did around there, around that hairpin. We keep going on about the hairpin, but it is such an intrinsic and important part of this rotation.
2 corners to go. Tim and Debbie, 47 to beat to stay alive.
Tim Edhouse to the top with a 47.248. That is now the new time to beat.
Just snuck himself in front of Bevan Schuler. So they'll be happy with that. They'll look up. Not sure it's his best time of the day, but I believe they will be extremely happy. The next one coming off, Hayden Wilson, Wanganui.
Yeah, Hayden and Amanda Wilson, brother and sister team, 0800 My Engine.
Ex-New Zealand champion, sitting alongside him as his sister. These guys have pedalled really hard all season. Great to see them back after seeing a whole season off last season.
Yeah, so look, Hayden Wilson, the aluminium fabrication salesman, and look, he's really going to have to push his hard. This is a 4th in the championship. He has an opportunity now that Kelly Manelli's out to start knocking her off. He needs to get into that top 3 to take that opportunity to get on the overall podium.
The only way he can do that is get up there and stay on up there. So he needs to be better than that 47 club that we talked about before.
Oh, and that is a massive back off. I thought he was fishing there for a minute.
Oh, I thought he had a rope behind him or something, but he's back on it now. Let's see what he can do to bring it home.
Yeah, look, geez, some of these guys and girls have had so much trouble with that hairpin. They're trying different things. Hayden Wilson eased off. Wasn't too much. Hayden Wilson now across the line and a 47.099. It proves the proof was in the pudding and the hairpin was beautiful.
Well, I'll tell you what, he did well to stay in the 47 club. That is actually a great run by Hayden, and he's managed to sneak himself in front of the 2 previous people in front of him. So let's see what happens from here.
Carl Beaver in the Beaver reliever, the man who came into this season as an absolute rookie, 8th in the overall championship. Jay Amon doing the navigational duties. So where can Carl Beaver put himself at the moment? The time to beat is the 47.099.
Been driving the pants off this boat all day, has Carl Beaver. I've been really, really impressed. Let's see, he's been a solid 45 all day. Can he keep it up?
Look, I really think he can, providing that he just doesn't overthink it. A bloke not used to being into this position, new to the sport, sometimes that pressure can get to you. The gremlins get in your head. Sports psychology will tell you just need to look at it as another run. He's nailed the hairpin.
Absolutely, made it look simple. Good split time too. Carl's odds on here. All he's got to do is keep it smooth, come home fast.
Yeah, looking like a fantastic run at the moment. So Carl Beaver in the Beaver Lever straight to the top of the table, no doubt about that, with a 45.416.
There you have it. We said he's been there all day and he has stayed there and kept himself rock solid. He's bought himself a place in the final, I believe, with that run.
There is no doubt about that, because at the moment it is Bevan Schuler sitting on the bubble, even though he's in fourth position.
Yep.
Because Tim Edhouse has the day licence. Bevan Schuler can still make it theoretically into the top three, but now we have Daniel Buttercup Reid. Look at the people up there at the Naki Electrical just hanging off the fence. Oh, and the boat sounds like a slug off the line.
It didn't sound good. It almost sounded like it was slipping. I'm not sure he's got full speed there. Now it seems to be getting along, but it just looked real sluggish getting out of there.
Yeah, looked like an old diesel engine. Just took a while to get going, and let's hope that once he's got the momentum of it, it just keeps that going. But he would have lost at least a second off that start.
I thought he ripped a blade or something. It's odd. It's real odd. But anyway, split, he's through. 23. Down a little bit.
No, what's he done there, bud? He's recovered it okay-ish.
I tell you, I'm not sure it's going to be a 45 run. He might be back in his 47 club. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, really going to have to push and chase very hard from here. This could be Buttercup here with a 46.10, so into P2 he will progress into the top. Well, actually, I'm not going to say that just yet. I'm not going to say that.
I believe he will, but let's see what happens. We still have got
Paddy Hayden. So yes, it will be Tim Edhouse. He's he's out now.
and the Flounder Pounder.
And the Flounder Pounder.
Still to come.
Still two to go. So it is Hayden Wilson now sitting on the bubble. So theoretically, that might not be enough for Daniel Reid.
Yeah, correct. You're correct.
So,
yeah.
This is a big turn up for the books.
Let's
the boat sounded rough. All right, Paddy and Jay Hayden, the people who are leading the overall championship in the Group B category. What can they do in the Sun Tough machine?
Well, we saw him here. He went off the line last time. He was almost playing games. This time, there's no games. This time, it's race time.
Well, that's right, because if he gets it wrong here, that's the end of the day. He wants to finish the season on top of the podium for the final round, but also to cement in his mind that championship win. Paddy Hayden, bogged it down.
Big time.
Tell you what, he pulled it back into first gear.
Big time. That was an absolute horror show down there at the hairpin. Not the best pudding, but I don't think it's going to affect him too much. He has still had a good split going into it. Still a good chance of coming in.
So Paddy and Jay Hayden across the line with a 45.551 into P2. Daniel Reid now sitting on the bubble with Jacob Simmons still to run.
The 16-year-olds that said to me in Auckland, our day is Waitara. We're coming up there because that's where we got our first cups and we're after a win. So let's see how it unfolds. The Flounder Pounder, the boys that can't even drive a car yet legally, they have been rocketing this boat round all year, and it's great to see.
Oh, look, I just hope they can nail this all-important hairpin. The only guys to do it the way they've been doing it all day. If they can replicate that, I reckon that is shaving a lot of time off each and every run. So Jacob Simmons and Ollie Birder, wow, these young men, can they stand up and take this into the top three? Let's hope so.
Looking good so far, so good. Good, tidy start. The boat's on the pace. They'll be happy with where they're at. The split will tell us how close they are looking.
Absolutely wringing the neck of the Flounder Pounder. Smooth, very smooth. Oh, and again, a little bit untidy. But, that is nothing compared to what some of the boats we've seen in this particular top six shootout.
Here they come again. The boys, they're all the way from Hastings. And the Hawke's Bay Hawkeyes eyes are coming to town and Waitara town.
Oh, into P3. So that is the end of Daniel Reid. So here's how it's going to look for the top three for the Group B category. It'll be that man, Jacob Simmons, coming out first. Paddy Hayden in 2 and Carl Beaver in 1. So that is going to make it interesting for the points in the championship.
Big
the
time.
guys, well, Daniel Reid was sitting second. He's out. Kelly Manel was sitting third. She's out. Hayden Wilson was sitting fourth, and he's in there somewhere as well. I don't know. We're going to need a calculator. We're going to need the abacus. We're going to need fingers and toes to work it out.
Love it.